the almighty Lebon and the chase for the sacred craft. Long before the stars filled the heavens and before time was measured, there ruled the supreme creator known as the almighty Lebon. His throne stood above the highest heavens, surrounded by endless light and the power that gave life to every world. Peace flourished wherever his presence reached. Among his greatest creations was the sacred craft, a divine vessel unlike any other. It was not merely a ship, but a living symbol of hope, carrying the seed of creation, capable of restoring worlds that had fallen into darkness. The craft was protected by Lebon's faithful guardians and guided only by his will. But far beyond the borders of light, a great alliance of dark rulers watched with envy. They believed that if they could capture the sacred craft, they would gain the power to overthrow the almighty Lebon and plunge creation into eternal chaos. The enemy armies launched a surprise attack. The skies trembled as dark warships emerged from the shadows. Thunder echoed across the heavens as blazing arrows, storms of fire, and waves of darkness filled the battlefield. "Capture the craft!" their commander shouted. "Do not let it escape!" The sacred craft sped through the heavenly realms, pursued by countless enemies. They chased it across rivers of light, through clouds of fire, and beyond the gates of the stars. Again and again they came close, but an invisible force always stood between them and their prize. The battle had begun. The armies of light answered the call of the almighty Lebon. Mighty warriors descended with shining armor, forming a living shield around the sacred craft. Every clash sent waves of power across the heavens, shaking mountains and causing stars to blaze brighter than ever before. The enemy grew furious. They unleashed every weapon they possessed, but none could break the protection surrounding the craft. The almighty Lebon had spoken only one command: "No hand of darkness shall touch what I have chosen." His voice echoed through creation like mighty thunder. At that moment, brilliant light burst from his throne, filling the battlefield. The darkness retreated as the enemies covered their eyes, unable to endure his glory. Though the fight had only just begun, one truth became clear to every warrior on both sides. The sacred craft could not be captured while the almighty Lebon remained its protector. And so, the first great battle ended without victory for the forces of darkness. They withdrew into the shadows, planning their next attack, while the sacred craft continued its journey under the watchful eyes of the almighty Lebon. The war between light and darkness was far from over. The greatest battle was yet to come.